Good morning. Now we can discuss methods of measuring price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity means degree of responsiveness of change in quantity demand due to change in price. Price elasticity can be measured in three ways. First method is percentage method. Under the percentage method, price elasticity of demand is measured by dividing percentage change in quantity demand by percentage change in price. That is ED. ED is elasticity of demand. Percentage change in quantity demand divided by percentage change in price. That is ED equal to percentage change in quantity demand by percentage change in price. That can be written as, you look into this column, ED is equal to change in quantity divided by initial quantity. Initial quantity means the quantity already demanded. Change in quantity means now change in demand. Then whole divided by change in price and initial price. Initial price means price that already exists, that is multiplied with 100. So we can represent as ED equal to delta. I have already told you delta means change, that is in triangle shape. Delta Q by Q and divided by delta P by P, or delta Q divided by delta P into P by Q. Then second method is measurement of elasticity on a linear demand curve. Elasticity at each point on a linear demand curve would be different. Consider a linear demand curve. Q is equal to A minus BP. Change in price by 1 unit will brought about change in demand. Delta Q divided by delta P. Delta Q means change in quantity demand. Delta P means change in price, equal to minus B. Since ED is equal to delta Q divided by delta P into P by Q. Then ED is equal to minus B divided by Q. Since delta Q divided by delta B is equal to minus B, then ED is equal to minus BP whole divided by A minus BP. The value of elasticity changes with P and Q. Okay, you look into this diagram, there is a direct downward sloping. In the top side, ED is equal to infinity. In the middle, it is equal to 1. So in the middle point it is unitary elastic, then in the top perfectly elastic, then E is equal to greater than 1. There is a point E is equal to greater than 1 between 1 and infinite, that is high elastic. Then last, upon the x-axis E is equal to 0, that is inelastic, perfectly inelastic. There is a point between 1 and 0, that is less than 1, that is less elastic demand curve. Then elasticity would be 0 at the point where linear demand curve touches the x-axis. That is when P equal to 0, ED is equal to 0. and elasticity would be at infinity where linear demand curve touches y-axis. Then elasticity at the midpoint, it would be 1. Then elasticity between midpoint and point linear demand curve touches x-axis will be less than 1. Then elasticity between midpoint and the point where linear demand curve touches y-axis would be greater than 1. Then third method is geometric measure of elasticity. Here ED is equal to, can be using an equation, ED is equal to lower segment divided by upper segment. Suppose you look into this diagram. In the y-axis we measure price, x-axis we measure demand. Then there is a demand curve A, C, and there is a different points A, B, C on the demand curve. So for measuring elasticity through geometric method, we can find by ED is equal to BC, that is lower segment, divided by AB, that is upper segment. Then expenditure method. The expenditure is calculated by multiplying price and quantity demand, that is E equal to PQ. Under the expenditure method, elasticity is determined by comparing change in price and change in expenditure. If price and expenditure move in the opposite direction, elasticity will be more than 1. If price and expenditure move in the opposite direction, then elasticity will be more than 1. If price and expenditure move in the same direction, elasticity will be less than 1. When price change and expenditure remain unchanged, elasticity will be 1. More than 1 is high elastic, less than 1 is less elastic, then will be 1 is unitary elastic. Okay, so these are the various methods of measuring: expenditure method, then geometric method, and percentage method. These 3 methods have we discussed today. Okay, thank you.